What's up, guys? Good old-fashioned cola. Hopefully everything is good with the recording, because obviously it's been quite some time since I've been back. College has not been friendly, but I am managing. So obviously YouTube took a back burner because I don't make any money off of this. So of course I'm just gonna be like, bye. How do I get into this? Julie, don't come over here and start jumping on things. There's no room for you, girly. I don't know if everybody knows my cat, Julie. I usually just kind of call her Yeet. I don't know how it devolved into Yeet, but it did. But to get into the meat and potatoes as to why I'm back, My Chemical Romance, one of my favorite bands of all time, who I never thought would ever reunite, has reunited. So, ask me how fucking hyped I am about that. The potential album that they were gonna release prior to their breakup sounded so intriguing. If you don't know anything about that album, there's like a whole interview that Gerard did about it. It's super interesting, and I really implore anybody who's a fan of My Chem or a fan of just alternative music in general, go check that one out, because it's super cool. And I hope they go through with that idea, but I mean, I'm just excited at the prospect of any music from My Chem. I don't know if I have any of that shit donated, so we will. Well, I don't even know if I have that donated. We'll go with the safe stuff. But other than My Chem getting back together, which I have been listening to them non-stop now, we've got the Cavs, which surprisingly look like a competent basketball team. Like Tristan Thompson, I know it's because it's a contract year, but the dude is playing out of his mind. Why he couldn't have played like this when LeBron was here or Kyrie was here is beyond me. Averaging 20-something points a game and 13 rebounds, and he's blocking a lot of fucking shots, which coffee burp. It wouldn't be an Animal Crossing video without a coffee burp. Tristan Thompson, I feel has never been one to be a fucking stalwart defender, so to see him out there affecting shots at the rim like that is pretty fucking cool. But I mean, honestly, with the injuries in Indiana and just the overall shittiness of the East, I wouldn't be surprised if we could sneak into the 8th or 7th spot. Obviously we would get fucking crushed by Philly or Milwaukee, but just to show yeah, we can make the playoffs. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? If I assessed these fossils and then didn't donate them, I'm gonna have to assume, yeah, I should know better. Where were they going with that? But Darius Garland looks really fucking good. I was one to criticize when we first drafted him because I didn't know how the fit was going to be, but him and Sexton don't look too bad together. Clarkson should probably go if we were thinking oh, we're not going to the playoffs, so we should probably get rid of him. But I don't know. If we're going to the playoffs, Clarkson might be okay. I feel like he kind of takes away shots from Garland and Sexton, though. Pretty much from anybody. Kevin Love needs more touches, but I mean, then again, the other day he had 20 and 20, so that's some solid numbers. And Jetty Osman looks like he's getting his shit together finally. He's got an all-around good game, but really he's just got to get his shooting. His shooting needs to come together. But like I said, school has been tearing my head off and putting it back on the wrong direction. So I'm kind of like an owl. But I did not anticipate having to write so many fucking papers. As soon as I'm done recording this, I have to start writing this paper for. Seriously, I haven't played in 3 months and nobody's paid this off. Lazy. Yeah, throw some fucking money. Let's do 13,020. But I did not anticipate how many fucking papers, like long papers, I'd have to write for all these classes. And Japanese is super fucking hard, which I did kind of anticipate that. But I'm a work smarter, not harder type of person. And all of these classes seem like they're all like work harder, not smarter type of like, you can't take no shortcuts. I'm all about my fucking shortcuts, man. So, kind of sucks. There's so many fucking games out that I have wanted to play, and I just can't because I just don't have any time. Are you playing toys? But so many good games like Outer Worlds I bought, haven't fucking even downloaded it yet because I'm like, well, it's a single player game, so it's not even like single player story based game. I need to be like off school, totally invested in it to be like getting my money's worth and like having it actually matter. And I just bought Luigi's Mansion, and I just downloaded that on my Switch. Me and Shelly are gonna play that tonight. You can sit on rocks. I didn't know that. I'll be damned. You learn something new every day. What else? I bought Call of Duty. I've been playing that slightly. The TV that I have it on is in my room, and my grandpa found it in the garbage. So you can just know how fucking well that TV works. The picture cuts out every 5 seconds, so I die a lot. And I'm too stubborn to go and hook it up in the other room where my actual nice TV is at. I don't actually know what's wrong with the TV, but I know on Black Friday I'm going to buy one super cheap, and I'm going to fucking Office Space the shit out of that TV. Just look up the Office Space printer scene if you don't know what I'm talking about. Or do yourself a favor and watch Office Space. It's a damn good movie. But where was I going with that? Oh, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. Super fun. Other than the fact that I die a lot because of my stupid picture. And 2K is pretty fun too. Surprisingly. I play for the Miami Heat on my career. But the team around me is not very good. And we traded Myers Leonard for JJ Barea, and I'm a point guard, and we still have Dragic, so we're totally stacked at point guard. And not only is Barea a point guard, he's an undersized point guard, and I always end up never playing with him. He always comes in for me. I've played with Dragic sometimes. But Myers Leonard was killing it before we traded him, and then we traded him, and I was like, well, why the fuck did we do that? And then we traded Derek Jones for somebody really stupid too. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was, but Jimmy Butler is taking a big shit in the playoffs. So it's pretty much just been me against the Brooklyn Nets, and it's not going well. We're a higher seed than them, and they beat us both fucking games at our home floor. So then I got pissed, and I haven't picked it up since. That was like last week. But while I was gone, there was a lot of albums that came out of note. I'll just rattle off some of the bands here. Counterparts released a record that was super good today. Actually, it comes out. I listened to it yesterday off Kingdom Leaks. But Counterparts is always good. You can't go wrong with them. And then there's Norma Jean, Burials, Gideon, 1000 Below, The Devil Wears Prada, Spite, Issues. And I don't remember when I dropped off or what I last talked about, but these are some like little older albums. Sleeping with Sirens' album was super good. If you would have told me in 2010 that 10 years from now Sleeping with Sirens would be heavier than fucking Bring Me the Horizon, I'd tell you to get the fuck out. But they really are. It's weird. Not that Ammo's a bad album. It's one of my favorite of the year, but it's not a heavy album. But Blink-182's 9 was super good. No Heart to Speak Of is probably my favorite, like, post-hiatus Blink song. Grayscale's record is pretty good, Nella Vita. I went and saw them on that tour. It was pretty solid. Who else did I see? Don Bracco. I saw them when they came through, and they were really good. I feel like there was somebody else that I just saw too. I'm going to see the Maine next week? No, 2 weeks from now. And I'm super hyped about them. But anyways, back to albums. Tiny Moving Parts' record was super good. Knocked Loose, Different Shade of Blue is super, super good. That's probably going to be one of my albums of the year. And Taylor Swift's Lover, I surprisingly really, really liked. There's a lot of fun pop songs on that one. I've never been the biggest Taylor Swift guy. I liked 1989, and that was probably it. But Lover's pretty good. But I think that's pretty much it. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS. Now, I have to get back to fucking writing my Greek religion paper about the female importance in Greek religious practices. It's an 8-page paper, so I have like a page and a half so far, and it's just kind of like loosely thrown together, because I've started to write papers much in the sense that Bono from U2 writes music, where they get all the music written first, and then as they're writing the music, Bono just kind of sings gibberish over it, and then after it's like fully fleshed out, then he actually goes back and writes actual words. So I kind of just regurgitate anything that I can think of onto the paper, and then like even like I have to write in Chicago style, so I have to do footnotes and shit like that for my sources. So then I won't even put a real footnote until the end. I'll just like write parentheses and say, should probably put a footnote here. So after I'm done regurgitating all of my thoughts, then I have to go back, like make sure everything's coherent, and then actually put the footnotes in. Can I go to Crazy Reds? Do I have the flyer? Or do you not even need that anymore? It is my first time. Alright, come on, let's go. I think that's legitimate. How much is it? It's definitely legit. Let's go. Oh, that's right, he has to mail it to you. You fucker. Thank you, sir. That's right, I had mail. I forgot. Did I ever open it? Oh, that's right, my pockets. Let's go sell this shit. What else is there that I could talk about? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Did I talk about Motion City Soundtrack? When they came back, I hurried up and snagged tickets for their show here, and I could not be more excited, because I love me some MCS. Let's just sell this shit and then be done, because I'm so scatterbrained I can't even think of stuff to talk about. School has not done me good. But once this semester's over, I'm hoping to start recording a little bit more. Let's peek at this mail and then we'll be done, for sure. Your mom. Walking home, blah blah blah. Oh boy, 93 bells and interest. What do we get? Tumbleweed. Oh, you suck, Mom. Alright. I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, and I will meet you guys back here, hopefully sometime rather soon. I just wanted to give a quick update, especially when My Chem announced that they were coming back. I figured that it was a good time for me to come back. So, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, and I will see you guys back here next time.